Hi, I have a story for us today, and the story's title is Waiting because we are doing an awful lot of waiting lately. I'm waiting to see you again. I get to wait to hear from you, and the things that you're doing. And you're probably waiting for mom and dad while they're doing things. So we're doing lots of waiting lately. And so our book is written by Kevin Hinks, and he also did the illustrations. And this has two silver awards on it, and one of those is a Caldecott Medal of Honor, and that means it won an award for the illustrations. So make sure you get a good look at those pictures today. And sometimes in a book, you'll see a page like this. It says, for Paul and Ruiko. And that means it is dedicated to those people. This is the dedication page. So when the author and illustrator made the book, they had those people in mind that they wanted to give their project to. There were 5 of them, and they were waiting. Let's see what they look like when they're waiting. Does that look like what you look like when you're waiting? The owl with spots was waiting for the moon. The pig with the umbrella was waiting for the rain. The bear with the kite was waiting for the wind. The puppy on the sled was waiting for the snow. The rabbit with the stars, you can see the tiny little stars by the rabbit's neck, wasn't waiting for anything in particular. He just liked to look out the window and wait. So I'm going to try to show you these pictures up close so you can see the rabbit with the stars, the puppy on the sled, the owl and the pig and the bear. What are you waiting for right now? That's something we can think about when we read is what's happening with the characters in the book. Maybe something like that is happening in our life too, so we can make a connection to what we're thinking and feeling. When the moon came up, the owl was happy. It happened a lot. When the rain came down, the pig was happy. The umbrella kept her dry. When the wind blew, the bear was happy. The kite flew high and far. When it finally snowed, the puppy was happy. He'd waited for a very long time. The rabbit was happy just looking out the window. Sometimes one or the other of them went away, but he or she always came back. Sometimes they slept, but mostly they waited. Sometimes gifts appeared. Once a visitor arrived from far away. He stayed a while. Then he left and never returned. They saw many wonderful, interesting things. Wow, what do you notice? What are they seeing up in the sky? That reminds me of another book. Maybe we'll read that one next time. Oh, what else do they see in the sky while they're waiting? There's no words on this page, so on this page we think about the illustrations that we see. See how the animals' faces look different on both pages? I wonder why. Oh, even some more. Can you see? Looks like fireworks. And of course, there was always the moon and the rain and the wind and the snow to keep them happy. One thing I notice when I read this book is that the moon we see a lot at night. Rain we see sometimes when the weather's rainy. And we have to wait a long time for things like fall leaves blowing and snow falling. So some things we wait a little bit for and some things we wait a lot for. One day a cat with patches joined them. Oh, look, they have a new friend. Was she waiting for the moon? No. Was she waiting for the rain? No. Was she waiting for the wind? You can read this, I bet. No. Was she waiting for the snow? Your turn. She didn't seem to be waiting for anything in particular. Oh, but she was. What happened? Did she have little kittens? Now, there were 10 of them, and they were happy together. Wow, now they have a lot of friends waiting together in the window, waiting to see what would happen next. Now, I have a question for you. Do you think these friends that were waiting knew that a cat was going to be joining them? Yeah, I don't think they knew that. That was a surprise that happened while they were waiting. So sometimes things happen while we're waiting we don't expect. Sometimes these things are hard, sometimes these things are good, but we just have to wait and see and find the good things that happen while we're waiting. I like that book. That's a new one. Well, I had fun reading with you, and I have other stories if you want to go back and listen to one that we've read before. Otherwise, I will be back with a new book next week. Bye.